Hello YouTube, hello my friends. Thank you for watching this video. Welcome to the final episode. Yes, we're finally here, the final episode of our playthrough. It's been a long run. Now we just have to beat the final boss, right? Yeah. Now a couple of tips really quickly before we ascend to the abyss. To have this ring, but that's not what I was about to say. Now, small spoiler if you want to skip a 1 minute ahead, but what happens after you beat the game. So after you beat the game, there's a new game begins, new game plus. All of the enemies have twice as much HP, I think, and you get pretty much twice as much souls, so it gets more difficult. And it starts from the beginning and you have all of your gear and your levels, so that's a pretty cool idea in my opinion, and especially if you and your friend complete the game, you can challenge yourself with the best gear and try to play together through fun idea. But before you do that, you should try to loot and do all the things you haven't done here before you go to the main boss. So I think we skipped one dragon in the beginning. Nice. And I think there's a Firekeeper soul we can get. You lose a bonfire, but at this point it doesn't really matter.
Very well. So be it. But how? This man is a threat. Master Gwendolyn.
And then there's this, like, this game doesn't really tell you much. There's this people sitting here like, milady, oh, milady that, milady this, like, he doesn't give you anything, he pretty much doesn't sell you anything, buy anything, doesn't give you anything, he's just here, and, you know, who is this milady? Like, I remember there being a girl, but what does it got to do with the plot? Like, was she a demon? Did you kill her? Did you protect her? Did you lose her? But that, you know what, at this point, time for you to go, dude.
By the lords. No. This can't be. It can't end like this.
Yo, let's rock and roll. So, Firelink Shrine, be sure to have the ring on, talk to this guy.
Is it something?
Yada yada yada.
Well, then stay still.
This weird worm is going to eat us. I mean, that is a cool elevator, I gotta say. Good for you, game developer, for making such a cool elevator. It's a weird looking worm. There's something, I kind of don't like looking at it. It's look weird, but at the same time it's a cool idea. Ugh. Firelink altar. Rest here. Offer souls. Now these are not souls, these are the souls from the bosses. You need to have all 4 of them, which we have beaten in the previous episodes. And we should be able to go through here to the abyss, which is a nice place. if you can say that about Abyss. It's really short. There's pretty much nothing left here but to defeat the boss. So from here... And this place has, like, even the most basic of enemies are enough to get us. Now, I've been also playing Dark Souls 2 and 3, so... Say... Köln of the First Flame. So, here we go. So, hopefully I have... Now, I am pretty satisfied with everything. If somebody is interesting, I'm going to really quickly show you. +2 Helm of Favor, +5 Armor, +3, +4, +5 is the max for these. So pretty tough. Max Shield, +5, +5 Sword. I like everything else, but I kinda don't like the sword. It's not the best for dexterity build, and it has a poor reach. I really would have liked Boulder Knight Shield, but... Sword. You can't get them all, can you? Bam! Bam! Wow, these guys are tough. Alright, I see you. Maybe I could use some spells to get through here. I don't know. Can we even use those spells in the final boss, really? I could also run through here. But yeah, just a little bit faster weapon would be awesome. Oh. There's not much to say about this place. There's these... I guess they're Black Knights or Dead Knights or something like that. You know, these guys are tough. Tough to deal with for sure. Maybe I'll use one spell at least. That's no good damage. Take the shield down, man. Fight like a man. Fight like a man. If I only had a little bit faster sword or better reach or something, but good old standard weapon. Nice. So as I said, this is not a long place. Like the boss is in that building, I think. There's some really nasty enemy placement here. By that I mean you have to go through a very narrow this thing and fight these guys. You know, guys, you guys know the drill. If you've been watching my playthrough. If you haven't, that's fine. Maybe watch only the final episode. Everything's good. I'm just talking nonsense because I'm getting nervous. I don't wanna fall down. Aye. Bang. Ooh. Black Knight. So I was pretty close. Dead Knight, Black Knight. Not a bad shield. This thing is practically fireproof, so very nice shield. If you are interested about playing more of this, consider maybe using that. So yeah, I think I really don't wanna jinx it, but last time I had a Boulder Knight sword and I did my first blind playthrough, and you know, that thing was like the extension of my arm. That thing was a beautiful sword, and I gotta say I one-shot at the final boss. I don't wanna jinx it. I don't like the sword so much, you know. Boulder Knight sword was so fast with such a high reach. It was like made for this final boss, but ooh. And I got pretty lucky. Come on, ooh. Let's just try to even get through these guys. Maybe you can run past them, I don't know. Maybe. It's fine, it's fine. I don't think we can use the spells anyway too much on the bosses. Like, a lot of these bosses are kind of hard to deal with some spells. I guess you could run through this guy. Manga man, you know. Is that a hole biter? I think it is. Oh, oh. But you know, you wanna start something, there's gonna be something. That's a guaranteed drop, I think. They drop some good stuff. 2000. Not a bad place to grind if you're feeling unlucky. So here we go, the final boss of the game. Hope we can do this. And let's see, I have no idea. Hopefully I don't have to record 40 tries. Gwyn, Lord of the Cinder. Such a cool soundtrack, I love it. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy soundtrack almost. Bam! That's... oh, okay. That's not a bad damage actually from the fireball. If we can manage to land, that is. Wow. So, for you guys who don't know about this boss, it's pretty much 2-hit KO for us. So from here, I was able to use the Boulder Knight's sword. You know? This guy's such a crazy attack pattern. It also feels like you could cheese this way with a ranged weapon. Eee. So you're supposed to hit and roll, as I tried to do there, but having a slow weapon is now doing no favors for us. Yeah, I think this is gonna go for a second try. Damn. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. I need to roll and hit him before he hits again, and I don't see us having the speed, but we'll see. Okay, this time I just ran right through here. I get past all of the Dark Knights. It's not easy, but it's definitely possible. I should probably even try to protect against fire or something like that, but this time I also have all the spells, so... like, imagine having a reachable weapon. This guy doesn't have that great of a reach with the weapon. Let's see if we can use this pile of rocks to our advantage. This guy's annoying, dodging our fireballs. They did good damage to fire. Nice. So does he. So does he. Bam. Like, imagine having just a little bit of reach. That would be so perfect. And for you guys who don't know, Boulder Knight sword is fast, it's got great reach, it's just overall such an awesome weapon. And believe me, I tried to get one. I tried to get one looking like a fool. Alright. Alright. Start your... nice. That's good. Again. He needs to start his fighting attack series in order us to hit him. That's good damage. Pyromancy. Oh, that's so bad. Now I need to heal myself full. Come on. He's got a good reach. Maybe I underestimated a little bit. Come on, you gotta start hitting me. Here we go. That's what we want. Come on. Start your attack series. Please don't dodge. Alright, alright. Halfway there. Ugh. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to counter him because he drains all of his stamina with these hits. Oh. And you guys know I'm very bad at dodging. With the shield, I'm okay, but having to dodge this guy? No way. Lord of the Cinder. Gotta watch out for the grab. I would also very much like to heal myself full, even though we're pretty full. Being greedy here, double hits. Bam, bam, and let's try to bait the last one. Here we go. That's what I'm trying to say. You saw that? You just barely go out of the reach and you have a reachable weapon here. Now he hit 4 times, but you know, he's just Like, his weapon is not that reachable, you know. You can just go out of his reach and maybe counter with some of the weapons in this game. So, bam! Whew, there we go. There we go. I did it. Whew. Lord of the Cinder. And do you have my souls here? So yeah, that's the final boss of the game, and I love the soundtrack. 70,000 souls. Yes, please. And let's just let the game roll on. Pyromancy was really good at this battle, like really good. Gotta say the Pyromancer really surprised me how good it was. There's nothing wrong with the sword, but I would have maybe liked another, maybe a spear or some other sword would have been nice. Other than that, I'm very satisfied with my character and build. And let's just, you know, enjoy, let it sink in. But don't go away at this point. The game is going to continue, so let's look at that for just a short period. I can kind of show you guys how this works. I was thinking on maybe doing a review of this game, but I gotta say overall, I'm pretty new to the Dark Souls. Only like recently, in between few months, I've been starting playing them. But I already bought all three of them. 2 and 3 were super cheap on PS4 right now, and it was kind of like a hornet's nest. You know, I always knew it was a good game. I just haven't played it, but once you kind of started, I kind of knew I was hooked on. I don't know how this playthrough looked to you guys, but I gotta say, I played it once, blind playthrough by myself, and after that, there was no question about it. I wanted to play it through again and record it here. It is a great game, for sure. For sure. I think the battle mechanics and the way you can get new gear, like, if there's a tough opponent, like, actually beating the opponent and getting his gear is good. There's a lot of those games that, you know, you beat a orc or a darkspawn or whatever, and ooh, he drops something, and it's always a bad gear, like you just sell it. But in this game, if it's a tough opponent, the game really does reward you. Like, here's a soul, make a special weapon for yourself, or, you know, are these guys tough to deal with? Well, you can get all of his gear, so. Very nice. Even though this game has like some poison swamps and stuff like that, it's still really good. And like, once you played it one time through, you kind of understand the bonfires are pretty near to each other, so being stuck and dying all the time is not that bad of a thing. But let's enjoy the soundtrack. I love this soundtrack. I love the game's soundtrack overall. Pretty epic stuff. I love the final boss. It was straight out of like some Final Fantasy or something like that. Great stuff, great stuff. I'm also thinking on maybe streaming 2 or 3, so we'll see. Great soundtrack, epic boss fights. The game is a little bit difficult on some things that it maybe shouldn't be, but it is the first of the game series. I think Dark Souls 3 has really fixed some of this stuff. For example, you can fast travel through all the bonfires, all from the very beginning. Like, once you get a bonfire, you have a fast travel from the beginning to that bonfire right away, and so on and so on. It really does make going to the shop and blacksmith a lot easier. Such a good game. And I gotta say, the final boss, I don't think it was the most difficult boss in this game. For sure. Like the scaleless dragon was really, if you didn't find the like sweet spot from the tentacle to hit and kinda run with the boss as he's turning around, I think that was very difficult, and Bed of Chaos without our easy strategy is nearly impossible. Here we go. Here we go. You guys remember this? Oh, it feels like it's been so long time.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed.
The dark sign brands the undead.
I'm trying to skip this. Here we go. Northern Undead Asylum. Is there something familiar here? Dungeon cell key. You know, this is a new game plus, so... And keep in mind, I played this through pretty much all by myself. We did have one online friend helping us in Honor Londo, which was really great, but you can use a white soapstone, leave a summon sign, somebody can summon you to their world, and you can play this together. The game doesn't get any more difficult and stuff like that. Like the final, like some of those annoying boss, like the the scaleless, like the dragon, you can defeat it with 2 of your friends, so it's really good. I've been playing Dark Souls 3 with one of my best friends, and it's awesome. It's awesome. You can also invade other people and try to get them, but bam. So yeah, now you can go with New Game Plus. You have all of your gear. I don't think you have the items anymore. You have the boss souls, homeward bones. Well, you have most of them. All of them. The Abyss ring breaks, it seems. Yeah, now you have really good gear. The game is twice as hard. You can challenge yourself. But we did beat the game. There's nothing more to the plot of the game. I think this is it. So at this point I would really like to thank all of you for watching. It really means a lot to me. And yeah. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Hope you guys enjoyed the Dark Souls, and I do encourage you to comment below whatever you have in mind regarding this playthrough. Thank you for watching, and see you in future videos. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye bye.